What is up, everybody? I'm Mear, and finally welcome back to another episode on the Kingdom Chronicles server. It has been a long while, and I have not been doing anything. I'll get into the gritty bit of why I haven't been recording and stuff like that in just a second, but first of all, oh my god, we've got a lot done. This is our base, by the way. I've done a lot of stuff, so it could be that you don't recognize it anymore. We'll get into the details of this stuff in just a second, but first of all I need to explain myself a little bit, because I've not recorded a video for the last 3 months. First of all, that is because I brought in my computer for repairs. There was some stuff wrong with it, and that took way longer than expected. Secondly, there were some technical issues with my recording software and stuff like that, and then when I finally could start recording last week again, the server decided to die. But that's fixed now, everything is fixed and we can finally record again. And today we're gonna be working on this thing, and this thing is gonna be our central storage system. And to explain it, I'll probably have to hop on to my creative test world, so let's go to over there. So here we are in my creative redstone test world, and there's not a lot in here, but there is this thing in here, and this is the basic system that we're gonna use for sorting our items. It has an input chest that's gonna be on this dropper. Actually, just for clarification, let's just put it there. So we're gonna have a chest over here, that's gonna be the input. And then we got a complicated redstone circuit over here, and what it essentially does is it sorts our shulker boxes for us. And how it works is it checks this first item and then it sorts according to that. So we got a basic item filter over here that sorts through the papers, and then it gives a signal to over here, and there's some magic, and the shulker box ends up in the right system. Quite clever. I didn't come up with most of the system. I did implement the ID of these key cards, but most of this system is credited to, I think Mumbo Jumbo came up with this. At least I followed the tutorial from his channel, so I'm gonna link that down in the description and in the card. And yeah, that's basically how it is, and we're gonna build this way bigger on our server. But first I want to see you let you guys see this in action. So the only thing we need to do is put our shulker boxes in here, and then it's gonna do some magic. It's gonna be some pistons moving, and that's how it selects. Like, it selects this one, so the shulker box is gonna go in this one, and next time around it's selecting the other one, so the shulker box is gonna go in this chest eventually, or there maybe already has happened. Same over here, and that's how this system works, kind of. If you want a detailed explanation, because I'm not good at explaining redstone, go over to Mumbo Jumbo's channel. He's an expert, I'm not. Anyway, let's hop back on to the server and we'll build it there. At least the rest of it, because I already built part of it. So back on the server, everything is built now to the point where I've run out of materials, but quite a good chunk of it is in place and we can actually use it. So let's test it out and see what happens. I've got 2 shulker boxes over here, one with polished andesite and one with grass blocks. So let's see what happens with these first couple of boxes. They go up, there's some blinking lights over here, so I assume they go up to somewhere over there. So let's check that out, but first let us wait for the sun to set and sleep. Come on, reach that line. Yes, it had reached that line. We can sleep now. Perfect. So if we wake up and we go up to that hopper line, there should be some shulker boxes in there. Okay, great. So our shulker boxes have been transported from over there to over here. Now, this next bit is the confusing bit. It will take one item, always from the first slot of the hopper, so that will be polished andesite for this one and grass blocks for this one. It will take one item of that and it will transport it into this hopper line, and then the other the shulker box is gonna go in this hopper line. And I had to do some funky stuff with hoppers. Don't worry about that. Just ignore it. And then hopefully, if everything goes correctly, the andesite should end up in here and the grass blocks should end up in here. but that would not happen actually because I disabled the system. We need to actually make it functional, and there's 2 blocks missing. First of all, there's a hopper missing over here, and on the opposite side there's some blocks and redstone missing. So let's put this in place, and I'll explain what this is later on, but we'll just see what happens once we place that hopper in the correct position. Boom. Shulker box. It's quite quick, but that was enough to take 1 item out of it and push it to that hopper line, and the shulker box to this hopper line, and now it should be sorted into this one, and after a while it resets itself and the next one is going in. So that's the system in action. And now there's one thing I have not explained yet, and that's these 2 lines over here. These are essentially just a line with delay and then a line which resets this whole contraption. So this is the reset line, and that just makes sure that all the hoppers, all the pistons are in the right position, and all these blocks are pushed down so every module is locked. So let's see if this worked. There should be some grass blocks in here. Yep, that's correct. And then there should be some what is it? Andesite in this one. Great. And then there's one thing I need to finish, but I don't have the resources to do it, so I'll just do it manually for now. And that is all the key cards, because we're gonna work with key cards like pieces of paper that are renamed, that work as well, that just indicate what is in the shulker box, and they will end up in these hoppers at the back. So in these hoppers over here and in these ones over here. So there should be some grasped in here, and we need to get those into this block of this chest over here so you can reuse them, because we're gonna work with like key cards. So for example, say we have 2 shulker boxes. One is filled with grass blocks and one is filled with polished andesite, but we want both of these in the same chest. For some weird reason, we'll put like something on a piece of paper over here, and let's take some over here as well. And that makes it so the first thing that is in those shulker boxes is paper, so that will be sorted and everything should be fine. But that is everything for now on this storage system. Let's do something else, and I'll try and finish this off later on.
Hello everybody, it's RandomGarbage here today, after like 6 months of not recording. Who is running circles around me.
Yep.
And I have Mear here today because he's going to help me with building a tree.
Well, essentially, yes.
Yes, a big tree.
Actually,
because I have no idea how to build organics.
I'm gonna learn you how to build one so you can do the next one by yourself. Something like that.
Alright, Professor Mear, what shall we do first?
Well, good question. First of all, we should probably go to the a safe area where you can build a bit, and we'll need some resources as well, because I just have some wood. That's all.
I don't have like any wood, but I think I have shears somewhere. So let's go murder some trees.
Well, don't put it that way.
Don't put it that way, but that's what we're doing.
Murder some trees. That sounds so... That doesn't sound nice.
Now, I think we're ready to build stuff.
And you want to build a tree, right?
Yes, I want to build a tree.
Okay.
I'm just dumping all my stuff in here.
Great. Okay, you ready for it? Take some blocks you think you'll... How?
Just trying to hit the pig.
That took me down to half hell.
I have an OP sword.
Take some stuff that you think you will need to build a tree.
Leaves. Vines. Logs. Planks.
Planks. Okay.
I think...
Interesting choice. Okay, so first things first. We need to start with a truck. Or that's how I do it most of the time.
I've built a couple trees, but they've all been ugly. So...
Let's start simple. Let's just start with... Like, how high is this? Not high enough. What I learned is that you'll need to go a lot higher than you think when you build trees. I always build them too small. Could you put like a vine on the bottom so I don't die?
A vine? Sure. Here, wait. Do we have shears?
No.
There's your vine.
Don't die. There we go. Professionals. Okay, that's fine.
Epic game.
That's fine.
Gamer skills.
We have.
Also, I have
Yeah, you have scaffolding.
Wait.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, so now you're in right there.
Alright. I see you.
Hi.
Yeah.
So what I do most of the time next is just place some random like branches off of the center one.
I fell.
So just like you can stop in these, right? Oh god. Okay. Let's just jump and place one. So, wow, you cut out real bad for me over there.
No. Bad scaff. I thought you were knocking it down, and I was like, nope.
There we go. Just go a random direction. It doesn't matter what you do. Just go. Make sure you cover a lot of space with this. We're not gonna make it too big though.
I'm trying to go off the sides, but this game refuses to let.
Come on, help me out here. Make some branches.
I'm trying to, but this game won't let me go. Oh jeez.
We should have brought some dirt.
I have dirt. We're smart. We suck scaffolding.
Well, it's quite useful, but just not in this situation.
It's useful, but it also sucks.
I just like the old pillar up way.
Okay. I'll put a branch. Where's my shovel? I wasn't expecting to use dirt.
You didn't bring a shovel?
No, I have one. I always have a shovel. Because I'm a spoon.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Is this good? Have I done good?
This one. That's a bit flat. You need to go up and down a little bit more. Like... Yeah, there you go. There you go, something like this.
I fell again. I just made a bunch of path blocks by accident.
Great, great. Just say it's part of the plan. There we go. That's quite a good foundation to build a tree on. Now, how does this look?
Okay.
How does this look?
It looks like a dead tree.
Well, that's halfway there then. We just need to add in a bunch of leaves.
That was fun. Thanks for teaching me, Professor Mear.
You think you can do this on your own now? It's not that hard as it looks, right?
Yes. I think I can do it.
And if you think you need some help another time, just say the word and I'll come over, right?
Right.
So we've helped a fellow person on this server today. We've started working on our storage system, and I've upgraded my tools. Look at these bad boys over here. There we go, they all have mending and they all have the enchantments I want, so that's pretty good, and we're in a good run back to being fully operational on this server. But that is all the time I have this week, and I'll see you guys back in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff. Bye. So we helped a fellow person who's playing on this server. We started building our storage system and I lost connection to the server. Great. Alright, so we've helped a fellow person on this server. We built a storage system, well, half of a storage system, but it works. And I've also had a few extra tools today. I've created these as well, so we're getting, but come on! Why does this keep happening?